2.
Hey everybody, I'm Chuck Baldwin. I'm your history teacher. We're doing something new this year. We're doing some supplemental work in Texas history. And you, of course, are in 7th grade. And we're going to learn some little fun facts about Texas. Like, for instance, Texas is one of 11 states that decided to teach their state history in 7th grade instead of teaching the first half of U.S. history. So here you are, you're in Texas, we follow the guidelines, and you're going to learn lots and lots and lots about Texas. And you may be wondering why Texas would do that. Well, Texas history and U.S. history is intertwined. That means that stuff that happened in Texas affected the U.S. history. Stuff that happened in the U.S. affected Texas history. And so we have a lot of wonderful things here. And there's a lot of fun facts about Texas. Like, for instance, did you know that we're the 3rd largest state in population? Only behind New York and California. Did you know we're the 2nd largest state by area? Only behind Alaska. And did you know that we have 3 professional basketball teams? Go Rockets! We have 2 professional football teams and 2 professional baseball teams. So the state is quite massive. And there's a lot of industry in Texas. One of the major industries is oil, which brings me to why we're here. If you didn't guess, we're at St. Anthony Cathedral Basilica. And this is not the original church that stood here. That's right, in 1903, the Felons hit it big at Spindletop. Now, if you don't know what Spindletop is, if you go down by Lamar University, you'll see a rebuilding of Gladys City. And in Gladys City, Patilla hit his big strike, which was called Spindletop. And this is where the oil industry was born, right here in Beaumont, Texas. Oh yeah, they had other oil wells before then, but this was the first big strike. Now, one of the families that benefited from that big strike was the Felons. So, the old church, St. John Lateran, was located where the Bishop's Cemetery is going to be. But the Felons wanted to build a beautiful church, thanking God for their oil strike. So they built St. Anthony. Of course, it wasn't called the cathedral at that time, and they wanted the church to be called St. Anthony in honor of their patron saint. So, St. John Lateran Church was moved downtown next to Hotel du Hospital, and it served as the chapel until 1972. And this beautiful church was built in 1903 in honor of St. Anthony. So, I hope you learned some fun facts today. And hopefully you downloaded this on YouTube. And I just want to see if you remember some of the fun facts. Like, number 1, you tell me where Texas ranks in population. And can you tell me where Texas ranks in area? Oh yeah, and can you tell me what's the name of that big oil strike that I was telling you about? Well, anyway, we'll see you, and thanks for tuning in.